This is ABC News, agtlive.
Tripura Times, 3rd January 2020. Sudeep comes under scanner as women take to City Road. 2 TCS officers promoted to IAS. CAW raid came down in last 2 years. CM opens 47th state-level science fair. 12 Israel scientists to address students. Unpaid bill for months. TNGCL snaps gas connection in GBP. Tripura Times, 3rd page. HC rejects a no-trust motion passed in Bhatapara civic body. The Pak ISPR recruits youth for cyber propaganda war on India. Major Rajig in CBI. BJP Kanchanpur Mandal organizes meeting. A stone laid for NDRF Academy. NFSC gets a new campus in Nagpur. Road mishaps increase at Udaipur due to negligence of traffic police. Modi calls on DRDL for newer innovations for self-reliant India. Maharashtra governor drops in for dinner at Thakurai's. Congress begins to filter names ahead of 10th January CEC meet. Tripura Times, 4th page. Around the world. Australia orders more evacuations as the bushfire toll reaches 17. Nepal-China transit protocol to come into effect from February. A small group of HK protesters stage a lunchtime rally. Hillary Clinton appointed Chancellor of Belfast Varsity. Hasina inaugurates a Dhaka International Trade Fair. 19 killed in Jakarta floods, landslides. HK police arrest 400 protesters following New Year march. South Korea used to stage joint drills in adjusted manner. I'll request immunity to avoid a corruption trial, Netanyahu. Tripura Times, 5th number page. Relays to improve disaster management with better equipment. A government steers at huge setback on the sell-off front. TRI issues consultation paper on net neutrality. Big basket delivery among 8 unicorns in January to September 2019. Tripura Times, 7th number page. Malabati A Division Cricket Padmapur defeats Durgapur. Sata Women's Cricket, a Magnet Club wins opener. ISL Bengaluru FC Goa meet in Clash of Titans. SOC wins a friendly match. Pativ throws away behind under fire punt. China maintains 8th spot in Olympic qualification rankings. Yuvraj terms Australia bushfire as tragic. Mayank reaping rewards of hard work. Karunaya. Tripura Times, 8th number page. Biplab opens the 12th day Saras Fair. Rural development at most parity. CM. 75% attendance must for 10th, 12th exams. CBSE. Students should have a minimum of 75% attendance to be able to appear for the 10th and 12th examinations to be conducted by the Central Board of Secondary Education, CBSE. The CBSE, in its latest notice, has directed all schools to calculate attendance of students who have to appear for Class 10 and Class 12 board exams this year as on 1st January 2020. Students whose attendance will be calculated less than 75% will not be allowed to appear for the exams as per the rule mandated by the CBSE. The CBSE board exams will commence from 15th February and admit cards will be released only for students who are eligible by all means, including that of mandatory attendance. The list of candidates with short attendance will reach regional offices and a final decision will be taken on or before 7 January. If a candidate has a genuine reason behind the shortage of attendance, they will have to submit the supporting documents with the authorities by 7 January. As per the circular, no case will be considered post the deadline and all the standard operating procedures for calculation of attendance will have to be followed. The several new methods will kick in the CBSE board exams from 2020, including two-level maths to a lesser number of questions. The question paper will also have 33% options and more questions on higher order thinking skills in comparison to questions based on rote memorization instead of being of 100 marks. The theory exams will be for 80 marks. Internal assessment will amount to 20 marks in total in subjects where there is no practical assessment. For studies fetch water, a school runs with absent teachers. PM reminds states to grant central aid to farmers. When the past meets the present and the future. Cyber criminals who hacked ATMs squeezed in Tripura. Media men demand justice for assaulted scribe. A group of journalists led by Agartala Press Club Secretary Pranab Sarkar, editor of News Vanguard, a senior editor Sarojit Paul Tadai demanded justice for assaulted junior Ashish Mia. In a letter written to the SP of Sipaijala district, the journalist said, "We want justice for the attack on journalist Ashish Mia and institute an inquiry against Bishnupada Bhaumik, OC, Madhupur Police Station and others and suspend him immediately." Journalists also demanded withdrawal of false case filed against journalist Ashish Mia and his companion and security for journalists working in Sipaijala district. They also demanded a proper investigation of the case of journalist Sadak Mia, along with the Charter of Demand journalists also mentioned. "We have no enmity with police administration. We always try to extend our friendly hands for cooperation with police. So we hope that you will be kind, fulfill our demand within a week. Otherwise, we have no other option but to resort mass movement for acquire our democratic right."